the following presentation of the National Football League.
Already seen you.
Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. Tonight, on Sunday Night Prime Time, it's our visitors and our home team on Sunday Night Prime Time. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. His team in the win column for the first time with their victory a week ago. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. Our squad struggling here at the outset. They are 0-2 to begin this new year. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, we're going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. Here's 1st and 10. Let's go. They'll send a tight end in motion. To the right side, this is Edwards. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down and 6. Again, it's Edwards. It's going to be a turnover, and the defense comes away with the ball.
And that's just got to be a really deflating way to start this game, Mike. I mean, you work on this opening script all week long with the expectation that you're going to start fast, and then you come out early, careless with the ball. They knock it loose and create the early takeaway.
This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL.
We both could get the sense from talking to him this week leading up to today's game, Mike, just the amount of pressure he felt that was on his shoulders. And frankly, in the entire locker room, they need to get their first win. When you study NFL history, starting a season 0-3, not many teams have ever made the playoffs in the Super Bowl era, only 6. So if they want to get a chance to find themselves in the playoff hunt, if they just want to get their season on track, a win today is going to go a long way.
Back to throw. Right there, and it's knocked away, incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
Moving to his right. That one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. And now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
Oh, that is terrific. Out of bounds, inside the 5-yard line. The Nighthawks offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start 1st and 10.
Ball lay that hit.
The drive starts with a carry by Edwards. Not much there, maybe a yard.
He was brought down by Dominic Hampton. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 4-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9. They run once more with Edwards. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going in the drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
Good.
And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Bison's offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They'll start with a short field, looking for the first points of this contest. And they'll begin 1st and 10. Ready. Up the middle they go. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting up off the ground. There was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Second and 10.
We need some help.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Ready, go! They'll run. Here's the rookie from Michigan. He's got the 1st down. They'll bring him down to 28. The sticks will move. 1st down picked up on the ground.
Yes, we said the rookie from somewhere. They're going to need a little help.
I know it's early in this game. In my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points. 4th. Okay, 4th. Okay, 4th. Okay, 4th.
This takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards, and that will be a 1st down.
Here we go, set. Bronco 80. Ready.
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. Probably should have given that one up. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So it's just a simple read, but it's really well defended. They had both the give and the pull reads both accounted for, and the play ends up going nowhere.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
Now this time they'll look to throw.
What a flat. Get up in there, boy.
To the pylon, he's in.
He ain't San Antonio no more.
That his 2nd TD catch of the season.
They think back to their first possession of this game, Mike. It resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession two. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
The extra point is good. And the Bisons will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Nighthawks offense ready to come back out for this next possession. This group slow to get things in gear in this one. Lost fumble on the opening drive, followed by a punt last time they had it. They'll run to begin this drive. It's Edwards. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Let's go. 19, Tiger.
Tight end motioning left. Heel drops to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Good work.
What's
The
that,
defender
what?
bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down. They'll look to throw. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Bison's offense back onto the field for their next possession. They lead it here early 7-0 as they start with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Gets home and he goes down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. 18 yards on the connection. That's enough for a first down.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets. And if he continues to make plays like that, their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one. And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity, but with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
19, Tiger.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now third down comes up.
Okay, ready? Come on. Set. Fix the eagle. Go.
He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and he's taken in. He's got it. A 19-yard pickup there. And that will be a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 32-yard line.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's a close game early on. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and a yard.
Get it. Crack always.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
Ready, set.
3rd and a yard.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18.
Off the play fake.
Anytime you bring pressure like that, Mike, you're counting on getting to the quarterback before you get beat downfield. The vulnerability of that play call is in your pass coverage, but when you can get home and get to the quarterback that fast, the offense never has a chance to stress your coverage.
Not a field goal range.
Here's the punter now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep.
He's roughing the kick, punter. Sad.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Sad.
Ready,
A
break.
fresh
This
set of
week
downs to
you
work
ball
with. It is
This
first
week you
down
knock him out
and
of
10.
field goal.
Ready.
You gonna do some stuff like that.
Ready.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Great job here by the defense, making sure that they have one defender responsible for the running back and one responsible for the quarterback. In this case, they decide to give it to the back. He's taken down for a loss.
Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And it looks like he's going to come up just short of the first down. Out of bounds, a yard shy of what they needed. So they'll have to pick it up on 3rd down.
Ready. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Now, faking the give. Rolling right.
You want him again? Next time we held on.
What a job on the scramble. Touchdown, Bison. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this game.
You think that young fella feel at home?
Now, for the point after. He knocks it through. And the Bisons move out on top, 14-0.
Nighthawks, nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Nighthawks offense about ready to take over once more. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule, the ball coming out to the 35 instead of the 30. Greg, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a change philosophically in how to approach even when you kick a field goal in the NFL.
Yeah, and I think so much of the initial conversation is how does the kickoff team handle it? Pooch it, kick it out the back of the end zone, and I think there's going to be a wide array of approaches. But maybe the part that doesn't get talked about enough, Mike, is how the new kickoff rule actually changes how you play the game offensively. So think if you have the ball inside the 5-yard line, it's 4th and goal from the 3. In the old days, right? The days that we all remember where a touchback following the score, in this case a field goal drive.
Goodness.
You would kick the ball into the back of the
Everybody
end
on
zone,
that ball so
hopefully,
fast
and it would
don't
be a
make no
touchback. You
sense.
would lose 17 yards. Instead of on a failed 4th down from the 3, your opponent getting the ball at the 3-yard line, they would now get it 17 yards deeper at the 20, and you would get 3 points as a result.
It's over.
All of a sudden, if you do settle for that field goal, the chances of my opponent now possessing the ball following the kickoff outside of the 30, I lose significant field position. So the idea is I'm going to go for more touchdowns inside the 5. I'm going to go for more 4th and goal situations, because even if I fail, I would much rather defend my opponent when they're inside their own 5-yard line than outside of their own 30-yard line, because the difference in 3 points is not worth the field position.
And the play callers in the NFL are a lot like the people who play the video games. Let's go for it on 4th down. We're seeing it more, and it adds to the excitement of the NFL in 2025.
Oh, why? Oh, no, left. Oh, no, left.
Ready.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw.
Come on.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a 1st down. They'll turn and hand this one off. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. From the 35, here's 2nd and 1.
What a boy. Dang.
Now they'll set up to throw. The throw here is complete. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
On the run to the right.
There you go. There you go.
Can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a 1st down.
They got to do a better job
Yeah,
of
like he
keeping the
smelled blood.
quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay. So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
2nd down, zone read, and he keeps it.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
60 Eagle.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
Go again.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
His kick is good. And the Bisons stake themselves to a 17-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin then. The Nighthawks offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. They trail this one 17-0 now. Really need to find some inspiration, some momentum on this drive as they'll begin here with 1st down. They'll begin here on the ground. And they'll mark them down just shy of the 40. A gain of 14. Good for a quick 1st down.
Beat us that, bro. They can swallow that boy's hair. It's tough.
Down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. From the 46, here's 2nd down and 3. Give for Edwards running right. And he'll be near the 1st down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. He's going to have enough for a 1st down. He's out of bounds after a gain of 5. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I will be right back after this. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Edwards. And a determined run there inside the 40. It's a gain of 9 yards. 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
They'll throw out of the gun. Throwing over the middle. This one is complete. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. Now this defense will use the 1st of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
An 8-yard pickup. 1st down, Nighthawks.
Running straight ahead with
There it is. There it is.
And he's in! Donovan Edwards. Touchdown, Anchorage. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a 1-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
The extra point is up and through. And the Nighthawks are back in this one. It's 17-7. Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. The Bice offense ready to get back at it. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, try to add to it. It begins with 1st down.
Get it. Ready.
Travis start on the ground. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Now this defense will use the 1st of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Fix the eagle. Fix the eagle.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Ready? Set.
Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Nighthawks are going to take over here up near the 40.
So this last possession, Mike, they take the ball away, and they do it from playing cover 3 defense. So what that means is there's 3 deep players. There's 2 corners and a safety. They divide the field into thirds, and everybody else underneath is just looking at the quarterback. Straight zone coverage, played perfectly, leads to a big takeaway.
Like to get Anchorage needed.
Here's a first and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Back to throw. That'll be taken in by Edwards. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining. Clock is stopped for 26 seconds until the break. On first and 10, they'll set up to throw.
There he is. There he
It
is.
is open, middle of the field. It is caught. And they're into field goal range now, as he's got the first down at the 26-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
On second and 10, they'll try to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And 10 yards to go.
He'll drop to throw.
Oh, that is
And the Bisons will take over here at their own 12.
by another rookie.
And these are the types of plays they envisioned when they invested a first-round pick on this defensive back. Just a few months ago, I mean, he's entered the league, Mike, with a reputation for having almost offensive wide receiver type ball skills. And those ball skills were certainly on full display that time.
So the 2 teams head for their respective locker rooms. We head to Orlando. Scott Hansen has our halftime report. Scott.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Quarterback intercepted.
Scott, thank you, my friend. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of this second half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. The Bison's offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They're going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. First and 10. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
Doesn't matter where you're at.
13.
They'll look to throw.
Mm.
Looking middle of the field. complete.
It's going to be inches,
He's
though.
going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. Time to kick it away for the Bisons. Here comes the punt team. He's on for the 2nd time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. This will be returnable from his own 15. And he'll get forward for a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Nighthawks offense. And their running back set to go once more. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with 1st down. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. And one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. Room to run past the 30. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
That's good.
Screen works to perfection. Give him 18 yards and move the chains. 1st down.
At the 40-yard line.
He's going to take a shot down the field. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike. And that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the 1st down after a gain of 7. 3rd down, 3 to go.
And it's 3rd down.
Complete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
A gain of 11 there as the decision to go for it pays off.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Nighthawks.
This is a little bit of a tough spot for a play caller, Mike. 4th down. Is it close enough that I can run the ball? Is it far enough that I have to risk a pass? That took some courage to call a run play, and fortunate for them, they're able to celebrate after.
To the air now on 1st and 10. This one complete right side. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
Anchorage.
1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Quick hitting slant there.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down. After that incomplete pass, we have a player shaken up. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. The RPO, that one is complete. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. So, 4th down, and out comes the field goal unit. His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Nighthawks are back within a score. It's now 17-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And it will finally get him down, and he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. The Bison's offense ready to take over once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Second and 10.
Here we go. Cowboys.
Here's a handoff.
Ooh.
The defense has gone.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
Yeah. Rock. Oh, boy, you hurt. You missed one.
Nighthawks offense ready for this next possession. They've got great starting position with a short field as they try to get back in this one. It is 1st and 10. And they'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Now, a handoff to Edwards. The ball comes out.
Wow. It's set.
As you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of break it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball,
just drop the ball,
tips, the inside of the ball,
and
then keep that front point up.
They missing that one. Real. Elwes, oh, you came into a person with a fumble problem.
On the jump.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Tag. Back up. Ready.
And that ball
Ready for that.
incomplete.
So there's a sense of urgency with these RPOs, especially in the NFL game, because your linemen, they're thinking it's a run, so you can't allow them to get downfield. So that's where this quick decision-making from the quarterback is so critical, and the timing of this one just wasn't quite right and falls incomplete.
Wow.
Over the middle and intercepted.
This
And he's
game
gonna
is
be
getting
looking at
crazier
short
by
field
the
for
minute.
offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
Edwards now. And now for
He fumbled again. Take him out. Take him out. Take him out. We ain't seen enough.
As this defense does it again.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guy
Take
still
him out.
end up
It's getting
fumbling the
crazy.
ball because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit. And that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate.
And remember now, all turnovers have to be
We're gonna look at it,
verified
though.
by a replay. So they might be taking a look at this one.
Previous play is under review.
At issue was the knee or any other body part except the hand down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to
It's
overturn
me,
the call
man.
on the field?
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Out of the gun, he'll throw. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in.
Wow, this defense game right here.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Here comes the Nighthawks punt team. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Bison's offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Ready? Let's go.
He's going to let this one go deep. Got it! And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. They get big yardage on the deep ball. 54 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. That's just a big-time play.
And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incompletely. Might be
jamming up everything
just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Come on, set. Cougar 19.
Quickly to the outside and complete. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up 4th down.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
That one is good. And the Bisons will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
You got it.
Very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Nighthawks offense make their way out to take over once more. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. You put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. So these teams trade field goals in the 3rd as we come to the end of the quarter. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Throwing now from the gun. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
Anytime you call a running back screen, the key is the relationship between the offensive line and the running back. They have to be in sync perfectly to set up the big play. That wasn't the case here on 3rd down. He gets tackled short of the sticks.
That's going to be intercepted.
Yikes.
By Christian Izzian. And the Bisons are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line.
From the 48-yard line, here's second down and 7.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That boy leaking.
Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down?
Hey, look at him hustle. For that first. Oh my goodness, that boy's had a incredible
Looks
game.
like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
Ready, set. Hey, let's go.
Now give on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Taken down at the 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's second and 9.
Second and 9.
Come on, set. Like it.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Loss on the play.
It's one of those times, Mike, where you're actually better off just throwing the ball away. And yes, it's nice to get that reception, but it really just results in a wasted down.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Rolling to the left. And I can even sniff the first down line there. They'll get 5 yards, but it'll bring up a 4th down.
And that's a great job defensively here
They
on
just
3rd
sit
down.
back there and
Not
put a
only
ball
taking away
there.
all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn it to a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
And no chance to down this one. It carries deep into the end zone for a touchback. The Nighthawks offense ready to take over once again. They'll start out first down and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Quick throw taken in. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Throwing now on 1st and 10. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10.
Yep.
Quick throw here is complete. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Back to throw. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down.
Anchorage. First down. It's a gain of 6. And an Anchorage first down.
And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the 32-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. And that is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within one score.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
A return now from the 4. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. The Bites offense ready to see what they can do. They'll do so with 1st and 10.
Here we go, strike. Press always.
They'll try the right side this time. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. They'll stick with him again. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Now a 2nd timeout called by the defense. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Go. Ready, ready.
They'll stay on the ground. The hole closes quickly. They'll pick up about 3. Now this defense will use a 3rd and final timeout. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Thanks.
Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment.
Right in the ankle state. We got
This
extra
is
time
3rd
out
and 6.
plus a 2-minute run.
Ready, ready. Cowboy 80.
Open man left side. He's got it. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 36 yards.
Good.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Now a handoff running right. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Ready. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
So the Louisville Houston game.
Working from the
Yeah,
shotgun. He'll hand this one off. And some good blocking. Springing up. A gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Okay, ready? Come on, come on. Set. Touch the eagle. Let go.
They'll drop to throw. It is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, They started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The Nighthawks offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Throwing right, it's taken in, and he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Still some hope. Keyword some. No timeouts. They need 2 scores, and it's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. It's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
19 Tiger.
They'll look to throw again. Who else? Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away.
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look.
After review of the play,
so that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble.
Hello.
They'll throw here on 3rd.
Nah, I was waiting on you.
And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And he will have the 1st down. So they roll the dice on 4th down in the red zone. And it pays off with 1st and goal.
They lose.
So the fans gonna head home happy.
We
It's
did.
a win for the hometown
4-1.
squad. They're able to
Taking
build on the
both to
solid
week 3.
performance of a week ago.
They got
They
it.
make it 2 in a row with the victory here in this one.